All right, Pisces, we're going to jump into your person's heart space, thoughts, and feelings. We're going to see what's going on. Guys, if you need anything, check out that description. Cards I use are down there. What else is down there? My tarot course, if you want to learn tarot with me, it is down there. My booking information. Key, you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So, I feel like this person is definitely feeling like they can't remember the last time they had a good time. They can't remember the last time that they felt happy, fulfilled. The Sun. But feeling like you bring that to them. This person's thinking about walking away from something. Wanting to take some sort of action. At one point, this person could have felt very envious for some sort of clarity or truth that they got. You know, for some of you, if it was that this person didn't want a connection or didn't want A, B, C, or D, and they get with you and then they decide, okay, maybe I do want this. They could have felt very envious, very annoyed that the universe kind of tested what they wanted and they couldn't stay committed to that because it wasn't what was true for them, is what I'm picking up on. You know, when something is so hard to stay committed to, and I'm not talking about like working out or having a business, when something is truly gruesome to stay committed to, where you feel like you're cutting your own self, you're defeating yourself, you're not staying true to who you are, it's not meant for you. That's what it is. It's because it's not meant for you. It's because it's not meant to be on your journey. And I feel like at one point, this person, because I'm seeing it, and I've not seen this symbol in a while, this person could have definitely felt very unworthy, very unfortunate, very annoyed with whatever was going on between you two. And, you know, I feel like it was really hard for them to choose courage to overcome some things. And I feel like they could still be overcoming some things, but I feel like taking action forward now that you are the end goal makes it so much easier, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like this person's now in a mindset where it's like, okay, I am worthy. I do deserve this. I am glad that I've gotten truth and clarity on what I'm feeling, how I'm thinking. Give me more for what's going on in this person's heart space. Feeling like a cycle needs to be completed. Yeah, this person is feeling very financially constrained. This person is feeling unstable. They're not feeling secure. So this could be someone who is like, you know, I'm used to making X amount of money a month and I don't make even half of that now. It could really not only blow your ego, but it could really be a damper on being happy when you have to completely shift the way you're living your life. You have to find happiness in different forms. And I feel like that's been this person's life season for a while now. And I feel like there is some sort of sense of financial constraints, whether it has to do with money, something that they're tied to, a business, something's needing to change. I feel like there could be something growing in their environment now. Someone that is in their community, someone that they either find to be a dear friend. This could be you. This could be you. Feeling, yeah, if it's you, they feel like they appreciate you and your love. Feeling like you've maybe awakened something in them that they didn't expect to be awakened. Again, when we are on a certain path and we get pushed off of that path, we can get pissed off. Example, you're on a road trip. You're trying to get from point A to point B. Now you got a detour. It's a 4-hour detour out of your way. But what you didn't know is that on that detour, one of the destinations is a place you've always wanted to go. You've always wanted to go. And the universe is detouring you to that, to what you've asked for. But you're pissed off because you're detouring. That's the energy here. But I'm pissed. I thought I was going this way. The universe is like, hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's going to buy you a mockingbird. I've got you. I've not said that in years. This person could want to grow something with you. Now, for some of you, this is a literal child. For some of you, this is a business. This is a home, wanting to grow a home with you, wanting to be able to go to the store and say, do you like that picture? I like that picture. Where should we put it? What pictures should we have above our bed? When you think about the comforter that we put on our bed, what do you think of? When you think about the vehicles that we drive, what do you think of? This person's wanting to build something with you. But at one point, they were very envious of that, and they've had to get over that. They're having to see that there is potential, there is growth, there is so much more. That's what I was getting to. I'm so stinking happy. There is so much more than what they're settling for, and they know it. Their heart knows it. And you know, I feel like in these readings, especially here recently, we've seen their thoughts. We've seen that fear and the what could, what might, what could possibly happen coming out. And we see a lot of back and forth, a lot of pessimistic, but I can't do that, I can't change anything kind of attitude. So the fact that we're digging into their heart space and we're really seeing that their heart truly knows, you can make changes. If you ask for something and when you're laying on the couch or in the bed and you're daydreaming about a life, you're daydreaming that life because that's possible for you. It isn't the universe playing a sick joke on you. It's because it's possible. But sometimes we are our worst enemies and we will hold ourselves back from things that are meant for us. This person's wanting to open themselves back up to fun. Wanting to clear out their throat chakra. I feel like I have coughed a lot in this reading, more than I have in a long time. Feeling like they want to open up their throat chakra. But you know, it's interesting. At one point, this person could have been really blinded on maybe getting out some sort of contract or getting out of something that they've been in, something that they feel bound to. You know, this could be a lifestyle. This could be a job, a home. Again, envious of, but I'm on this path. I thought I was going to be single for the next 5 years. I thought that I was going to do A, B, C, or D, and this person's now saying, oh my God, I'm not doing any of that, am I? Wow. And at one point, it pissed them off. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Because it was like a kid in a candy store. But I don't want the bigger sucker. I want the tinier sucker. Well, don't be a fool. Take your blessing. Like, that's kind of the energy here. And their heart is really starting to recognize that. But there's also something here where they have felt very tied up, very bound. And that's given them a lot of anxiety. Also, something here about them having to find their value in something else. This person has put their value in something that wasn't substantial. It was restricting them. It was making them a victim. It wasn't a good situation. This person's turning into a different person though. Wanting that happiness with you, knowing that it's achievable. I don't even want to move to their thoughts because I feel like, if I'm going to be honest, and I heard it, so I'm going to say it, their thoughts ruin everything. So maybe that's how you view this person. Your thoughts ruin everything. You know, when you think about calling me, I love that. When you just randomly show up, I would love that. I love those parts of you that shows me that you want me, that you're interested. But the part of you that always holds yourself back, which is your mind, I can't stand that part of you. That's someone's energy here. And I don't even want to get into their thoughts because I feel like it's going to trigger some of you. It's going to piss probably me off. But I feel like we should. But I feel like we shouldn't. But I feel like we should. But God, I feel like we shouldn't. Okay, what else are they feeling in their heart space? Feeling like you're really loving yourself right now. They're reminiscing a lot on the past. Feeling like they want to open themselves up to that sweet childlike energy. Hoping and dreaming about the days that you guys can invest with one another. So when this person fantasizes, why did I giggle? Okay, when this person fantasizes or dreams, they dream about you. They dream about you guys in Starbucks lying together. They dream about hitting up Chick-fil-A together. They dream about when they're off Tuesday, Wednesdays. It's with you, boo. Like, that's the energy. When I'm off, I want to wake up to you. When I'm going to the store, I want you to be the person who's like, okay, hey, I'll drive you. Or no, I'll go with you. Not a big deal. Like, let's do this together. Thinking a lot about that. Reminiscing a lot about that. Feeling like you've moved on. Juggling on whether or not they should come in. Reflecting on how long it's taken them. How are they feeling in their heart space for you? Wanting to communicate. Feeling really wounded. Wanting to take a leap. Wanting to offer something. The offer is balance. Wanting to move this forward. This is their heart space for how they're feeling for you. Feeling like they want to come in and step up and be that very protective, loving energy. Wanting to come in, be logical and fair. Scared on how you're going to react because it's taken them so long to get here. Knowing you want balance too, but wondering if their offer is going to be enough because there's still parts of them that's wounded that they need to work on. There's still a part of them that feels defeated from the battle that they just got over. And again, recognizing, I'm in my happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Why am I singing that? When Jesus was... Okay, I gotta stop. My sins away. Okay, how else are they feeling for you? Feeling confused. Feeling confused if you feel the same. They view you and this. They're also confused on if people in their community, with their friends, their family, would all of those people accept you. I see that they would, but there is a lot of confusion here. I see a good life that's going to be built between one another if they get out of their head. But there is confusion. When you get into that area with someone, when you start getting to know someone or dating them, there is a gray area. Will other people accept? Are we going to have to cut certain people out of our life that challenge this? Is this connection going to be long-lasting enough that anybody I cut out, I'll feel that it's worth it? Wanting to do this journey together, but this person feels really confused on all of that. Recognizing that it's possible, but also recognizing that maybe you guys don't fit the norm. I don't know what that means, but I'm getting it. You don't fit the norm. So what people would see as normal, this person's like, okay, this isn't normal. You and I falling for one another, wanting to be together, whatever this is, isn't normal. So I'm hearing Taylor Swift, Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Someone feeling like they're really in their head. But this person could be feeling really insecure because maybe this isn't the normal for them. I don't know what that means. I don't want to dig too much into that because I feel like I can go down any kind of path. But this person just feels like there could possibly be some sense of pushback. Feeling like there would be equal give and take. Feeling like there would be passion and fun. Feeling like there would be a sense of security. So this person, their heart and their feelings know. And maybe they've changed their perspective. Maybe it's taken a lot of time. But their heart knows. They know. They know that you're the one that they could have it all with. That it would be equal give and take. It would be fair. It would be fun. They know that you would be the person who would try to understand them. Who would try to make it work. Even when you're pissed, you would come back in 30 minutes and go, okay, listen, I'm still pissed, but I'm sorry that I did this. That would be your energy. Understanding that we're all human, and when you're in a relationship, you will see that human part of you come out. Nobody's perfect. You're going to see the worst parts of one another when you're in a connection, but it's loving that person and understanding that person and saying, as long as you try to do better and be better, I will constantly be by your side because I know that you're an amazing individual. I know that you're worth fighting for. And I know that what we have is worth fighting for. But feeling like maybe other people ain't going to understand it. Other people might not accept it. And it's like this person has to get over that hump for some reason. But feeling like it would be worth it. And again, maybe they've changed their perspective. Something to do with it being fair and balanced. Scared that you're going to feel like they're coming in to play games. That they're coming in to steal your heart, to run back out. Not wanting to be left out in the cold. Not wanting to turn this on for it to turn right back off. Recognizing that that's how you would feel. How do they feel about that? How do they feel about that? I'm hearing that song, I don't want to be a player no more. Don't want to... Does it say I don't want to be in them games? I don't know. But not wanting to do what they've been doing. Yeah. What did I say? Ace of Cups. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. This person is ready. 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 I don't even want to get in their thoughts. Ugh. Let's do it. What are they thinking? At this moment, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? Unsure about success and victory. Knowing that they don't want to come in. They don't want to come in an energy where you're going to think they're going right back out. They also don't want to come in where they're coming off as a player or they're coming off as unstable. They don't, at this moment, when they think about it, it's like, I don't see a way to approach this and get success. And the best part is that they will continue to wait, because I feel like this is the kind of person who, until I feel like I'm going to say everything I need to say and I can do it the way I want to do it, I'm not going to take action. I don't want you to think that I'm a player. I don't want you to think I'm coming in so I can go right the hell back out. I want you to understand that maybe I haven't come towards, or I haven't done A, B, C, or D because I didn't understand what I was feeling. I didn't see victory. I didn't see success. I didn't see a way to make this work. And I'm not willing to give any of my energy unless I think it's going to work. You know, there's a lot of people in this world who are half-ass people who will do things and half-butt do it. Relationships, car fixing, homework, whatever it is. This person is not that kind of individual, and I don't feel like you are either. You don't half-butt anything. If you're going to give it, you give it your all. And you've wanted this person to match that energy, and they've known that they had to be with you. But also recognizing, you know, right now in my mind, I don't see success and I don't see victory. Okay, give me more of what they're thinking. Also recognizing, you know, a cycle has been completed. We can't go backwards. We can only go forward. Feeling like you see right through them. Thinking how they're ready to drop the burden. The burden has been that they've needed to make a head over heart decision. But they've been waiting. And the decision could be a conversation, some sort of tower moment. Something unexpected happening, some sort of huge shift. Thinking. Wanting to offer something. So they're thinking about offering something. Holding back because of some sense of stability. Wanting to offer. Losing a lot of sleep, worrying about it, thinking a lot about it. You could be working a lot. There could be a lot that's going on that you can kind of feel, but you don't see, you don't know. So what am I getting? You could be feeling very anxious, overwhelmed in your energy, and you could be actually picking up on this person's energy with them having a hard time sleeping, and it has everything to do with this offer. This person's really wanting you in more ways than one, but we're not going to get too far into that. Really having to tame the parts of them that wants to come in and throw open your door and throw you on the bed. Like it's going to be really hard for them to tame that. So like, that's what I'm getting. And that's all that they can really think about. And there's a part of them that's like, okay, but don't calm yourself, tame yourself, calm yourself, tame yourself. Like, Get a grip. Get a grip. What do you need to do to get you to where you need to go in this? Wanting to offer something. But again, the devil and the ace of wands in this deck as well. Wanting a second chance, but also not wanting to have an in and out energy. Something's going to happen in divine timing though, y'all. And don't put it... It could be what I said. It could be such an intense spark when you see one another. Y'all could have different... You could really not want it to get to that... To like a physical... Do you hear me? Like, I'm having a hard time getting it out. You could not want it to get to the physical level until you know where this is going. But it could be really hard for you to hold yourself back. Let's get physical. What are they thinking? Feeling wounded. Got it. Wanting to have the strength to come in and give this a shot. Feeling like they only have one more shot in them. Manifesting some sort of message of truth. They want to give you some sort of message of truth. Something to do with the past. Something to do with something happening in the past in an offer of love. So this could be them not taking it. Them doing something else. It's going to be a message of good news. So whatever it is, it's going to be something that you're going to be like, oh, well, maybe what I thought wasn't the truth then. I thought that you just didn't like me, or I thought that you didn't want me. And it could be a message of truth about being like, no, it wasn't that. It was that I was really wounded. And when I met you, or when this started happening, or whatever happened, whatevs, it was at a point where, yeah, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not, if you say you love me, I say you hate me. We're not doing this. I don't want to love nobody right now. I didn't have the strength to give a message of truth or any message at all. Like, that's just kind of where I wasn't in that headspace. But I have been manifesting over this time to tell you that it wasn't because I didn't want you, or that I didn't like you, or that I wasn't into you. It was because it was not a good time for me. And at that point, I had to focus on myself. And maybe this person needed to get back into a mindset of being thankful. Understanding that their success, their future can still be bright no matter what has happened and who's in it. But then manifesting a truth. And they've been thinking about it. Something that you don't know. There's been something they've been holding back that they want to tell you. A lot of healings brought this up. Planning for the future, feeling like they need to get this off their chest, feeling like they didn't feel confident, they didn't feel abundant, they didn't feel independent, they didn't feel deserving, it's just not, I can't move, this is where I'm at. It's like you really wanted something with this person at a point where they couldn't, but they didn't tell you. They want to tell you some sort of truth about something that you don't know about them. Something you didn't learn. It could definitely have to do with emotion and love. Yeah, why they were so guarded. They always had hope that they would come back and work on this. Feeling like you were always fair and just. So here's the thing. Whatever your perception is about how this person views you. Again, a lack of, I don't want you. You don't mean anything to me. Whatever that perception is not true. It's an energy here of, I didn't want you to know that I was in a crappy situation. I couldn't even take care of myself. I couldn't even feed myself. I didn't want you to know that I was at the lowest point that I've ever been in my life. I didn't want you to learn that about me. But now that I'm through it, I need you to know that I do have love. I do have emotion. I care for you. I was really guarded. I did have a lot of hope for this. And I would dream about you all the time. But I couldn't invest in this then. I couldn't. And I've always felt like, you were really balanced and practical and grounded. And you were always very giving and fair. But I couldn't give. Like, that's what I'm getting. Feeling burdened by that. Feeling like you were the perfect match. But there was just, there had to be separation. Someone had to use their intuition and say, okay, it's time for us to separate. What we have is not working. We have to strip this dynamic completely and rebuild if we're going to be together. That was the energy here. Whoa. This is amazing. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get, what is this person thinking and feeling? What is this person thinking and feeling? I'm afraid to contact you. You didn't see my tears. I wonder how you feel. The one on the bottom says, I love you. That's so sweet. Feeling like they still feel the pain of not having you near. I hide my feelings. I'm not over you. This is an amazing reading. I want you so badly, but unsure about what you want. This person definitely, if there's in any sense of connection, they want more. If we're acquaintances, I want more. If we're friends, I want more. But you already know that, so I admire you. I still feel the pain. Wanting to make things right. Feeling like they need to make things right. That's what I keep hearing. I need to make things right. So again, you know, sometimes when we don't speak our truth, the heaviness of that can get so heavy and overwhelming that it can literally feel like it's crushing our chest. And I feel like that's what's happened here. They've been at a place now for a while where they've been indecisive. They've been going back and forth. And I feel like now more than ever, they want you to see things the way that they see it. And they see this completely different. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, I want to take action. They're going to feel called to do it. 6. 6 to be significant. 6 days, 6 weeks. Isn't Christmas in 6 weeks? Huh. Okay. We're going to leave that here, guys. Have a blessed day.